Hello and welcome to your practice. Today's Qigong practice is for the low back and hips. So let's get right into it by starting with a wide-ish stance. So a little bit wider than the hips. We're going to go into hip circles. So you can bring the hands to the waist if you would like, or arms by the sides, whatever feels comfortable. These are a little bit fancier than your standard hip circles. And what I mean by that is there's a little more intention. So whichever way your hip is pointed towards, I want you to bend that knee and use the bent knee to help lift your hip higher than the floor. So you're actively making your leg longer. One knee bent, opposite leg is straight-ish to help make that lift happen. When you push your hips forward, knees bend, hips will push out, so we're in this really attractive position. And when you push the hips behind you, I want you to hinge at the waist. So we're actively drawing this big circle and opening not only the hips but the low back, as well as the hip flexors. And of course, we are utilizing our breath. Nice deep breaths to help move tension, to help release anything you're holding on to, be stress, tightness. And then go ahead and go the opposite way. Deep breath in. Full breath out. You might even find a particularly sticky spot and allow yourself to squeegee around in that area. There are no rules here. This is your practice. And ultimately, these exercises are for you to connect deeply with your body and your experience, which is different than my body and my experience. That being said, the most important thing we can do in the practice is feel. Feel what's happening internally. Feel the sensations, feel the emotions. And we do this from a place of compassion, a place of non-judgment. Last breath here. The next exercise is a wise owl turns and gazes. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. Feet are about hips width, hands on the low back. There's a few different hand positions you can do. Personally, I like the thumbs pressing into the low back, but you can also turn the fingertips down, thumbs around the waist, or you can some people even like to place the hands on the back for that extra wrist stretch. So we'll go into it and then you decide what hand position best suits you today. What this pose looks like, what this exercise looks like, is to bend your knees. Relax your shoulders into hips, hips into heels. Take an inhale and begin to press into your feet. Move your legs towards straight, but not all the way straight. So there's still a generous bend in the knees. Push your hips forward. Use your hands to push your hips and your low back forward. Then lift from your chest and look over the left shoulder. So you're stretching from that foot all the way across the front side of the body and past the neck. Okay, then to come back, you reverse by bringing your gaze forward, chest forward, shoulders relaxing the hips, bend the knees, hips relaxing to heels. Okay, inhale, Heels press down, hips push forward, lengthen across the front side of the body. This time look over the right shoulder. Big inhale, follow that inhale. This can be a big stretch or this can be a small stretch. Exhale, turn forward, chest presses in, knees bend, and relax. Continue. On the inhale, we grow and gaze over the left shoulder. On the exhale, we come back to center. Inhale, press, gaze, exhale. Very good. A few more on each side. It can be fun here to really utilize your imagination, which is actually very important in Qigong. One way I like to utilize my imagination in this pose is to imagine that there's like a bouncy ball on the floor, and when you inhale, you're using your inhale like a really powerful inhale to suck up the bouncy ball. Maybe it's the color blue, and then bringing that all the way past your gaze. So you're looking past your gaze, you're stretching past the gaze. And then on the exhale, feel and imagine as you turn back that the bouncy ball falls back down to the ground as you soften. The inhale, everything activates. This is the yang part of the stretch. The exhale, everything softens. This is the yin part of the stretch. Keep going. I chose to film this when it's close to my cat's lunchtime, so you might see them joining in on the practice, letting everybody know that they're hungry. That's okay. This is what happens when we practice at home. There are absolutely distractions, and it's okay. We can be aware of the distractions, but still present in our practice. One more each side. Excellent. Slowly come up to center. Go ahead and shake that off if you need. Really good. The next exercise is for the kidneys. Since we're opening up the low back and the hips, the kidneys are on the low back on each side of the spine. And the kidneys in Qigong are seen as our battery packs, our energy levels. So it makes sense that when we're opening the low back, we also want to acknowledge and work with the kidneys. For this exercise, feet are wider than the hips, so about shoulder distance, or maybe even a little bit wider if you're feeling up to it. Start with your left hand on your low back, left hand on your left kidney. Right hand is going to be our scooper. Shift over into your right leg. Turn your pelvis. This is a really important part. So your pelvis is going to rotate and the shoulders will follow. Right hand scoops down. So there's a little bit of an arch in your spine. Shift by using your feet into your left leg. Press into your left foot to come up. So left foot presses down, hips push forward. We rise up and the right hand will paint like a rainbow across the body. Okay, so rotate your hips, dip down like you're brushing through water. The inhale brings you up and over. The exhale, we shift, turn, and fall. This is all one exhale. Inhale, we press down, we rise up just like we did in that wise owl turns and gazes. The exhale is the yin part, and the inhale moves upwards, and we follow that upward action. Exhale. Inhale, shift, turn the pelvis, and fall. One more in this direction. Shift, turn the pelvis, and fall. Next time you come up, we're going to whoop and switch. So right hand on the right kidney, left hand is now scooping. Left hand scoops down. So what kinds of things live in the kidneys? The kidneys are the home for things like confidence, wisdom, and on the opposite end, loneliness, insecurity. So by nourishing the kidneys in this exercise, you are connecting with your inner wisdom, creating a secure sense of being. The color for the kidneys is blue. Feel and imagine that you're scooping up the color blue. It's falling down the arm, down the back, and penetrating into the kidneys. Scooping up a deep ocean blue, like your arm is a straw, sucking in all that support, all that nourishment, and storing it in your kidneys. Exhale all the way down. Inhale on the way up. Super important to utilize the feet and the legs. The strength of your core that will help so that we don't hurt our back or overexert the back. Okay, one more. Good. Next time you come up, release the arms. Bring the feet under the hips. On the next inhale, lift your arms up, palms face upwards. Stack the palms above your head. They will hover, they don't touch. On the exhale, use your elbows to pull the hands down the midline of the body, passing your forehead, chest, and belly. Once you get to your waist, create an energetic seal by bringing your pointer and your thumb tip together. Seal at the waist. Inhale, reach up, gather all around you, look up. Exhale, pull down, and root into your lower dantian, into the low belly. One more like that. Inhale, we reach up. Exhale, pull down, seal. Inhale, step your feet together. Place one hand on top of the other, both hands on your low belly. Relax your shoulders, soften your knees. Feel into your low back. Inhale into your abdomen and your low back. Exhale, dissolving any stress, anything left over, any tension, any yuckiness. Inhale into the belly, into your low back, breathing in, healing energy. Exhale, release stress, tension, self-doubt. One more time, just like that. Big breath in. And full breath out. Inhale, lift your hands so they're about chest height. And on the exhale, we'll give each other a gentle bow. Bowing to the earth, to the practice, and to ourselves for showing up and doing this kind of work. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.